Hello lab members and Standscape fans, there's one here, and today we're doing a very different type of video. I always wanted to make videos just talking about things that happen in my life and just the weird stuff that I go through, and it's not really Standscape related, so that's why I haven't been doing it. But I decided I'm gonna try one at least, because something happened that I want to talk about. So I'm gonna try to make the video a little bit Standscape related, or a little bit some Standscape visual, so it's still a little bit Standscape-ish while you hear me out, if you even feel like. Because 2 days ago, I was stranger zoned. Now I'm not even sure if being stranger zoned is a thing, if it's even a term, but stranger zone to me is even worse than a friend zone, because with a friend zone, they want to keep you as a friend and nothing more. With a stranger zone, they want to keep you a stranger and nothing else, so they don't even want to be friends with you. So, to tell the story, a week ago, I was going back home with the bus, and as I enter the bus, I see this girl sitting by herself, and it's this tiny short-haired Asian girl, and I recognized her. I knew her a little bit, and I was trying to think of what I knew her from, and then I realized that she was that one girl that always tried to talk to me about anime during high school, but I couldn't find it in me to actually talk back to her. So as I realized who she was, I wanted to sit next to her and I wanted to talk to her because she is, into anime, and you don't find a lot of people here who have the same passion as I have. So I wanted to sit next to her, but me being me, I had trouble doing that, so I sat behind her, and I was just having an entire battle with myself if I should sit next to her or not. I was trying to decide what would be the best, and I would like having more than just two friends, so I sit next to her, and I ask her, hey, I think I remember you from high school, right? And she recognizes me back. She even knows my name and everything, even though I kind of forgot hers. And that was, awesome. So I asked her why she was in the same bus or where she was going, and then she said she got back from a cosplay photo shoot. And that's when my mind exploded, because where do you find a cosplay model that does all that stuff? It's just insane. So I'm immediately going to talk about anime and trying to see if she's into the Japanese culture as well, because anime is only a cool topic if you're both into the same shows, and I am pretty sure no one here is into the same shows as I am, so I was hoping we'd have more to talk about. So I ask her about Japan, and I tell her I've been there, and she reacts very excited, and she really is into Japan in general as well. So I'm actually glad that I talked to her, because maybe I get to make a new friend now. So I ask for her line, which obviously she has, and she gives me her line, and we go home. And not long after that, she texts me and asks if I want to hang out with her on Saturday. Now, you might know from the previous video that I was shooting things Saturday, so I couldn't go. So I asked if we could hang out Sunday, and I let her exactly choose where she wanted to go. So we went to this place where we could get bubble tea. So I bought her the bubble tea, even though I'm not really a big fan of it. And we talked about a lot of things. And that's when she started bringing up my past at high school. And she was asking me why I left high school so suddenly, because she just knew me from a different class. She's actually a year older than I am. And I kind of just disappeared in her eyes. And I told her that, just the stuff that happened. And then she also asked about this one thing that happened. I got almost kicked out of school because I threw pretty dangerous fireworks at people, because I kind of felt like it. Someone just asked me to do it, so I did it. It was a really dumb move. Because of that, I kind of got a bad rap at school, and people started spreading rumors about me. Just started telling people that I was dangerous. So she obviously already had that idea of me, that I was some kind of dangerous dude. And, if you know my clothing style, it's not the most normal one. I had my nails black. I was wearing this old black outfit. It's more of this urban streetwear-ish thing. And I think it's really cool with, black face masks and all that. But here, it's not that well received. So I kind of felt like I was intimidating her a little bit, but I thought I could show her how nice I actually am, because a lot of people get the wrong idea about me, and people think I might be dangerous, but I'm this this dumb nerd making Standscape videos. And so I try to do what I'm pretty good at, which is making people laugh, right? So we have a few interesting topics we talk about, and I actually make her laugh quite a lot. And we also had a conversation about violence, and then she said I was kind of a Joker type of a person and how different we are. And that's when I realized this is not going the right way, because first I thought, okay, maybe she thinks it's kind of cool to hang out with someone that people say is a little bit dangerous, or a little bit of a, that type of person, but she was not handling it too well. So I just tried to be as nice as I could and have as much fun as I could. So even after drinking the bubble tea, she even asked if we wanted to go to a park, just sit down and just talk a little bit more. So we did that. And that's when it even got worse, actually. So we sat down and it was kind of nice. We were just talking about politics for some reason and a lot of different things. And I don't want to sound bad here, but where I'm from, people are a little bit afraid of like the foreign people here. They kind of have that ghetto feeling, and they kind of, you know, the ghettos here are usually more of the foreign people that live here, and they have this, people are generally here a little bit more cautious and afraid around foreigners here. So as we were sitting there and I was trying to have a good time, I see these two people walk towards us, and I recognize them, but they are kind of the foreign type I was talking about that people are generally afraid of. And one of the guys is actually someone I knew from when I was really young, so I really like him. So we started talking, but she was not comfortable around those guys. She just hid away behind her phone and just silenced the entire time. So I was kind of hoping for them to go away because they were being nice to me, which gave her the idea that I was, you know, part of, you know, some ghetto thing or some gang or whatever. And I didn't want her to think I'm a bad guy, because I am not. But the guy, I started talking to him and actually started talking about anime, and I thought, okay, he saved my ass, because, you know, she's into anime, and if she hears that that guy likes anime too, she might not be that scared of him or whatever she was. But she did talk to him a little bit, but she didn't seem more comfortable or anything, so I was losing hope. And we even went to this bookstore, because I know she's into drawing and all that stuff. She goes to this art academy and she really loves doing that kind of stuff. So I thought, okay, we'll go to a bookstore. I'll show her that I'm also interested in you know, that stuff. So she goes there and she buys drawing paper. So after that thing in the park, she was hungry, so she went to get some food. And we sat down and she ate, and after that she wanted to try out her drawing paper. Now I thought that was really fun, because she asked me what she had to draw, and she just started, I just told her what to draw and she would draw it, and we were just having a lot of fun. We were making dumb little anime references, and she even let me draw a little bit, and I even wrote all these cute little things in Japanese on there that's like saying, hey, I really enjoyed today and all that. So I really hope that could maybe redeem the miserable day I thought we were having. But that was unfortunately not the case, because she was telling me she was working on a cosplay or cosplay props, and I really wanted her to show me. So I asked her if we could go to her house and she could show me, because I know that she lives really nearby. It's just a walking distance. But I got a firm no, and it kind of felt really rude, actually. And I don't mind if she doesn't want me to go to her house, that's totally fine. But she was saying she was hungry, and I was saying, okay, I know this really good ramen we could get, and we could, and you know, because you live close by, we could just cook it there. But she really did not want me to go to her place for some reason, and I get that. She doesn't really know me, and maybe I was thinking, okay, maybe if she really thinks I'm such a bad person, she might be scared to have me and her alone at her house. So that made me very uncomfortable too. And after everything, I asked her if I could walk at least a little bit with her towards her home, because I just wanted to show her I was having a good time, and I really wanted to stay with her just a little bit more. And it was the same direction as my bicycle anyway, but she just straight up declined it, and she even told me that she didn't want me to know in which direction she lives. So that honestly kind of hurt, a little bit offensive, because I'm not gonna do anything, and she didn't even want to let me know which direction she lives, which is in my opinion actually really weird. But so that happened, and I tried to jokingly say that, hey, I'm not, you know, going to freaking assault her as soon as we get to her house, you know. And then she was saying like, oh well, I don't know that, and you know, you seem like the person that would be in front of my house at 4 a.m. That's legit what she said. And after she had said that, I gave up hope. So I gave her a hug, and I just laughed and said, you're so gonna block me after today. Which she said, yeah, maybe I will, like in the most serious tone ever, which even broke my heart even more. So I go home, all disappointed. I tell my friends that I totally blew it, and that it was just a complete mess, and it was just horrible. They tell me to just ask her if she wants to go and hang out again. So I do that, and I know she's busy with the modeling, with their academy, or with our school, whatever college, it's art college, and also with their cosplay making. So I ask her if she can hang out in 2 weeks, because then it will be autumn break. And I said, hey, maybe you might have more space during autumn break, and I would love to just hang out with you again, because you seem like a really cool person. Which afterwards she replies with, yeah, no, we're too different, so it's not gonna work out. But the way she said it kind of felt like like in a relationship way. If you tell your girlfriend or your boyfriend, like, yeah, I don't feel like it's gonna work out because we're too different, I would get that. But I was not trying to get to that stage. I wanted to be in the friend zone. I wanted to be your friend, right? So I say, hey, well, you don't have to be 100% into someone to be your friend, right? And she just kind of replies with, yeah, I know, I don't want to see you again. Sorry, bye. And that's it. After that, I just sat in bed pretty sad for an entire day, and I don't know how to feel about it. It was just weird, and I never ever want to experience that again. Now, if the girl I'm talking about actually watches this video, if you're watching this, I hope I got it right. If I didn't, understand how you were feeling, you should text me and tell me. But no hard feelings, okay? I mean, sure, I don't meet people as cool as you that often, but if you think I'm such a weirdo, sure thing, I'll find someone else that I can hang out with. But yeah, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed the story at least, maybe. And just thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, okay? Oh, sai, a kangaroo.